Good evening, chat. I hope you enjoyed this intro song. I picked it out specifically for you. Okay, that's actually not true. I picked it out for myself. I love this song. I love Distant Cry. I love the worst beats ever created. And this one is magical. I also felt like it was the best way to like set up expectations for the stream regarding the levels of brain rot we will be experiencing. Um, and now it's over, just like that. Anyway, you were probably expecting this, but I already opened a beer, and yeah, uh, let's just get right into it. We're on to Act 4, Love, which is, a feeling I'm very partial to myself. I love loving, if you know what I'm saying. Um, yeah, yeah. All right, get into it. When I return home, 11:47, a fact I've been turning over crystallizes as I sit on my bed. I am hopelessly in love with a man whose skin I've never touched. Huh. This feels wrong. That dream didn't help clarify things either. If anything, it's only made me more confused. Hopelessly in love with a man whose skin I've never touched. That line. Hold on. I'm screenshotting that line. I still have use for you. Like, your skin is bad for many reasons beside that. There are many other reasons, and I don't just think that, and I want Valentine to fuck me again and forever. That much is clear, but is it just like a crush going haywire? Actual attraction, and I've never been attracted to someone before? Is this a normal thing to feel after getting fucked for the first time? He'd be the first person I'd ask what this is, and he's the one causing it. Shit. Oh, Elle, that's a normal human response to getting fingered. Have a cold shower and give it a week and you will be fine. Damn. Need to ask him out. I need to. I know I need to do this. This is actually an amazing start to the act. I didn't really have any expectations for where we were going. Because so far every act has really done an entirely different thing than the previous one. And we're continuing that trend, actually, that trend of unpredictability here. But this sounds nice. Some actual, like, genuine love? That's so sweet. Not that I would know what that's like. I know I need to do this. Like, worst that happens, he rejects me, and we've literally had sex, so how much more awkward can it get? He's that handsome, he has to have gracefully turned down how many people and dealt with relationship issues, right? Can we ever be normal friends now that he's fingered me? Don't ask me, I don't know shit about this either. Also, wasn't it Artemis who fingered you? To let this turn over in my head, I open Discord. Classic. To spice it up, I check my DMs first. I clear out however many are from Gestirn, not in the mood to relive the day, and read the latest message. Hi, cutie. What? I mean, my first response was what, so let's go with that. What? Ugh. I can't continue this joke. What? Hi, cutie. Hi, OMG, it worked. Question mark, saying hi, cutie to a bottom so you can generate a new secure password. I've seen that post, actually. Damn. Oh. Okay. Did they just forget what happened? I thought they were upset. Yeah, let's talk about it. Are you okay after before? Yeah, though. Why? I thought you would still be mad. Oh. Having ADHD means I don't hold grudges. My emotions regularly regulate themselves and I move on from things quickly. Don't hold. What the fuck are they talking about? Enough of this. I need to check the server. I've noticed how people are circumventing the no Tumblr rule and are sharing memes by sending the files directly. But there's little conversation, just pictures, occasional emoji reactions. The server is dying. The... Hold on. The Void Rains fandom is dying. Post this Rendy when they least expect it. Stop. Hey, I mean, I'm not gonna get DMCA'd. I turned off bot audio again. I'm a little smarty pants today. So what the fuck is this, huh? TF. Homo World Homo House speedrun on YouTube. There's a fucking ad! Fucking ad for Amazon Prime. 2 ads. You're fucking joking. Alright, where... No, that's not... Eh. Beep. So what is this? Hope it's not too loud. Now let's just put this in the corner. Yeah. I'm not gonna bother to crop the edge of this. What even is that? There's no audio? Okay. Okay, that can just run. Sorry. Can send different memes. And I'm doing everything I can to keep it together. Work sucked today. I guess we could try talking about different stuff, but I can see why people wouldn't like that. People aren't talking about anything. God, I should just delete this server. I said work sucked today. So real, actually. Price to him to so based. Don't you love it when work sucks? I.e. every day? None of you even care about me. I do. Do not. Okay, sorry. Been 20 minutes since the last message. Oh. Well, we're gonna have to let this one end first, right? Gonna open a new window. Oh my fucking god, it does. Why? Fucking why? Why is this in the game? Stop! I paused the video! I hate YouTube. I hate you, comma, tube. Me, me as a, you know, learning how to plumb. Talking to my least favorite implement. Then 30. I only considered it for half a second, but I don't think I'll be asking in here for help. My eyes start to close. Put my phone away and ride the wave down. The sleep is fortunately dreamless. I hate dreams. They're rare, but whenever they come, they're intensely vivid and all I can think about for the next week. Think about the one at Valentine's again. I don't dislike Gestirn, I think. I know? Don't know. Someone I talk to and they're fine and they've really been my only friend. Well, I suppose Valentine's a friend now, and I'd much rather spend my time around him than them and not be entirely dependent on one person being my best friend. The person I can confide any sort of anxieties and get advice. That's the way to put it. But now I'm just trading one dependency for another, aren't I? Before I was wholly reliant on Gestirn, and now I'll be wholly reliant on Valentine. I don't want to bank on weaseling into his friend groups either. I can't put all my stocks on one person, like I did before. Valentine takes away some of the load. Gestirn takes the other. Gestirn serves a purpose. I don't like them, but they serve a purpose. Till I can get someone better to share my ugliness with besides Valentine. And then I won't feel dread every time a notification in my DMs comes up. There were the years before now, when we met in a random conlang server. They were an admin, had uploaded several weeks later, but we kept talking. Felt similar to the friendships I had in school. Someone had decided that I was going to be their new accessory. Fucking YouTube autoplay! I am killing you with hammers. Let's watch the magic volume. Similar to the friendships I had in school, where someone had decided that I was going to be their new accessory, but we had that common ground of similar interests and internet brain rot. Always had that niggling feeling that this wasn't how it works. Friends were supposed to be more than this, but when I met Gestirn and we started talking properly and crossed over the threshold where they declared that I was their friend, it confirmed that all friendships were like this. I held to that truth for the entire time we've known each other. Yo, this video is awesome. Thanks for sharing. Eddie the Magic Crisp and Rubberzoid the Magic Crisp. Crisps from Outer Space Production. Fucking awesome. Anyway. Now with Valentine and how he makes me feel, I've realized something. This isn't a friendship. This is suffocation. But I've been a staple of my life for all of uni. For my entire transition, how am I supposed to leave them behind? And then Valentine's part in this, I brace myself as I send the text. Hey, good morning. He's online and replies promptly. Hey, hey, hey. Sleep well? Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Yay! Shit morning for me, though. I am the most tortured man alive. What happened? Fucking car outside kept fighting all night, so I woke up all crabby for starters. Oh, cat. I was like, huh? A car is fighting? Sure, dude. That's one way to put it. And then when I went to go meal prep for the week, there's no vinegar. Vinegar for his salad. The fuck am I going to make a gorgeous and beautiful salad without a good vinegar? Oh my god. Can you tell these people are British? The British love their vinegar, and like vinegar is fine. I even call it good, but I would never get like this insane about vinegar. Know what I mean? This makes me morally superior to the dastardly British. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm in no position to make fun of. Frankly, no one is in any position to make fun of other people's nationalities, but especially not me. Especially not me, because I hold myself to higher standards than the people around me. And I was mad enough they ran to the corner shop, right? And there was nothing. No balsamic, not even malt. I would have taken that. And to get that would be going to big Sainsbury's, right? Looked at myself in my pajamas and a coat and was just, nah, and went home. Now I have 4 days of shitty salads for lunch. You want him so bad. Oh. Think of a solution. Do you have vinegar? L. Gotta answer correctly. You gotta think of a solution. Like, come on, gotta make the move. You have any other dressings? Oh, you know what I did? Got some mayo, added a bit of water, and cracked some pepper in. And you know how it tastes? Probably dog shit. Yeah. That's awesome, dude. Feels like as good a time as any to try. I was actually going to ask something. Yeah. There are the messages, I've typed it. Such a simple set of words and still Going to change my whole life. Like, it won't probably, but it feels like it will. Could we go on a date? Fuck, 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 fuck. Okay, it's done, it's done, it's done, it's sent, it's sent. You can't backtrack that now. It's out, it's out, it's done. I wait. I wait longer. I jump as the message pops up. Like, romantic date, date? Takes me 3 tries to type the reply. It's just gonna be yes. Yeah. Okay, well, that's pretty smooth. Sure. Wait. You available again today? Wait, wait, wait. Well, that worked. I mean, that would never work in real life, right? Just actually being forward and asking someone out. That would never work. Right? Surely not. Just something made up by media to by big romance to sell more. Yeah, I was gonna say visual novels, but this isn't even a visual novel. This is just text. This is just a novel. I throw my phone to the other side of the bed. Didn't even think. I just did it and crawled up into a ball. It worked. It worked. I have a date with the most beautiful man I've ever seen in my life. I don't think I breathe for a while. I float in stasis like my body never exists. I don't even feel the bed I'm lying on. See the ceiling or the sky beyond it. It worked. Pick up my phone again. Less than a minute passed. There's a tea shop I really like we could go to. Man, he is not typing properly today. Holy shit. Not ship. Shop. Damn, imagine that though. A tea ship. Well, it's just a cafe lol, but they do lots of tea. I like that. Yay! Could you do 3? Hell yeah, I can. What have I just done? Put my phone down sensibly this time instead of throwing it. Let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable and think about what's actually happening here. I asked Valentine out on a date and he said yes. He's probably been on 1,000,001 dates. It would be nothing to him. It's like going out to the grocery store and picking out ingredients for a new recipe. You might make 1 or 2 new turns, but still the same grocery store. And like, there's already a line we've both crossed here. If I embarrass myself, really, how much worse can I be in his eyes? He's seen me naked, for fuck's sake. So I should just play it cool. That's fine. If it goes right, it's fine. If it goes wrong, it's fine. I'm still shitting myself out of nerves, but it's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Yeah. Wait a minute, I'm supposed to be the rational one. Fuck you. That's the best internal monologue ever. Telling yourself to fuck off. That's powerful. Writing the hi, I send a message to the server. Hey guys, awesome news. I have a date with someone. Going out later today, I'll let you know how it goes. Don't expect a reply for a good few hours, so I put my phone in my pocket. It buzzes when I do, but I've got more important things to take care of. I look like shit. I looked in the mirror at the clothes I wear every single day. The same. Palette swaps don't count. I look like shit, as I always do. Going on a date and I can't look like I need to look good. I need people to look at me and perhaps not see some guy who knows what he's doing with his life, but is at least trying to put an effort in. My first reaction is to look for something online. Then I realize immediately that I can't do that since I need to get it on the same day. To the Bellum, I suppose. Then only a short walk to that cafe, Maps tells me. This works out nicely. Oh, back on the bus. Is my favorite character going to be here? I stare at the Lucasade bottle for a while, rolling back and forth and back again. Before opening up my DMs. Lucasade bottle mentioned. My goat. Who are you going on a date with? And why? Yeah, why do people go on dates? Why do we do anything? Why don't we all just kill ourselves? Why are they still online? Valentine. The typing bubble jump up and down several times like they're rewriting the message over and over. This is a very bad idea. Why? 'Cause I know who you are. I have known you for several years and know that going on a date with someone you barely know is a bad idea. You need to listen to me. I have made very poor decisions in the past that I have had to guide you through. I do not want to keep having to parent you. I mean, you don't have to. Going on the date, I'll be fine. You will not. And I will have to be the one who comes to save you, because no one else will. Well, it's in a public space, so. And I've already been to his house. You aren't listening to me. I am, but I don't understand the point you're making. Damn. You're still listening to them, L? I sure am not. I already have to deal with the server being hard to manage because everyone in there is autistic. And how hard it is to get them to understand basic things about their own well-being. Fighting back because autism makes them do that. I have had to deal with this my entire life, everywhere I go. Yeah, and just, sorry, you're not making any sense. I am making perfect sense. You're the one who doesn't understand me. Just Just like everyone else. No one ever understands me. I can't connect to anyone. No one ever listens to what I have to say when I know I'm right. Not even other trans people, the people I should connect with the most. They never listen. Never a good enough tran for them. Never ever, and I never will be. I can't tell this to anyone because it makes me look like a piece of shit. I don't think that's the part that makes you look like a piece of shit. But let's move on. For some reason, admitting this makes me a bad person. Look, I'll talk more in a bit. I need to go out shopping. But never them. Listen to me. See you. Phone buzzes as I get off the bus. Wait, you're getting the bus off? Q, shut the fuck up. It's too early for that kind of brain rot. I've had like 2 sips of beer. What are we doing? I've had like 3 sips of beer. I know it's Gestern again. What is going on with them recently? Buzz. Hey Buzz, hey Buzz. Hey Buzz, 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 Buzz. Hey Buzz. Sorry. I don't know what came over me. Ignore it, ignore it. I'm not letting this ruin my day. I stare at the map of the Bellum, flickering with the unwell rhythm of cheap LEDs. A while ago, they replaced these with electronic ones rather than painting them on a stone plinth. Were they painted? I don't know the actual specifics. But the new ones don't work half the time. Most refuse to zoom and are stuck showing you one corner of the first floor. On my way in, I passed one that had been covered in a black cloth to try protecting epileptics from its constant strobing. Awesome. Don't you just... I mean, the mall I'm at also has digital maps. I feel like they work better, but that's because, you know, we don't get as much traffic here in this shitty town. There's only the third one I found that worked, fortunately. Touchscreen barely registers that I'm hitting it, but at least I can figure out where I'm going without seizing. Food is a dedicated category in the shop list. Homewares, entertainment, electronics. Clothes, perfect. Primark, Selfridges, Most of designer brands I barely know of, and Summers. Hence my jaw and continue down the list. A new store actually opened up in the mall I work out, right opposite from uh the shop I'm at. And apparently they sold it's a clothes store, right? Apparently they were giving out popcorn to people. So like right when I came in, I just was blasted with the smell of a movie theater. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? What memo did I miss? And so all throughout the day, people were just walking in and out of that store and were carrying around those little fucking cardboard boxes of popcorn. And I'm just like, okay, why though? Not even a particularly good store. It's just another, you know, chain store selling shitty clothing made by like child workers. Like, I don't know. Continue down the list. In M&S? That's prestigious enough to look like I made an effort, but mass-produced enough I can afford it. This might be it. Confirm which way I'm going 4 times against the shops around me. Double check I'm on the right floor and check my phone before setting off. I'd just like to inform that I'm now someone's dominant. What the fuck? This is not a joke. I am now in a committed relationship with someone involving a BDSM dynamic. Good for you. Okay. Congrats? Yeah. My thoughts exactly, L. I thought I should share this update with you. Still out, but I'll chat later. Just like best friends should. Dude. That's weird, right? In the M&S, I head for the men's section on the first floor. On taking the escalator up, that I realized that it covers every floor of the Bellum, and what floor I reached it on would have been pointless. Also, is it ladies section or ladies apostrophe section? What's the possessive there, huh? They'd want to attract multiple women, surely, so ladies plural should be possessive. But maybe ladies section just says it's the section for ladies? It's already implied and is an exception to the rule, but there's also that one time I was lady apostrophe S, which throws off the entire thing. Huh. Good question. I think it should be ladies apostrophe. You know? But I don't think the people making the signs think about this enough. We got, oh my god, we got a new thingamajig at work from, upper management. One of those little trays that you have up on the counter for people to toss their change into. And we've already had 2 trays for our 2 registers, but this one has a cool branded print underneath the plastic, which features an outdated spelling that hasn't been grammatically correct in at least 20 years. And I saw that and I was just like, what were they cooking? What were they cooking? How out of touch are these people? Good God. Like, aside from the fact that we literally didn't need that, because the trays we already had are great. You know how those plastic trays that are just like a slight, like is it convex or concave? Um, it's concave, right? Um, no, it's actually convex. I don't know. It's like bent down in the middle so that the shit doesn't slip off, obviously. Uh, but like those are always kind of shit, I feel like, because the coins can still slide off like parallel to ground level. with the way they're shaped. And the ones we previously had were like actual, uh, trays with a ridge all around the outside, so the coins literally couldn't slip out. Um, so like this new one, by the way, we only got one, and we have two registers. This new one is just kind of shit compared to the ones we already had, but uh, uh, you see, management of the company changed recently. The company got bought out by another company, and so we've been just going through a bunch of changes over the last few months, and none of it makes any sense. But I'm getting paid, so I'd rather not open my mouth. There are many things that I would open my mouth for, but not that kind of menial bullshit. Whatever. I shake my head. I need to focus on why I'm here. This needs strategy. I want to look like I'm putting in effort, but not too much effort. Smart but casual. Business casual? Is that what that means? Never dressed for business. A dress shirt. Nice dress shirt. That'll work. And I can just wear my jeans with it. Valentine wears dress shirts. I don't know where to begin. There's so many options just in shirts in this maze of racks and displays. Many of them look similar, but it'll be the subtle differences that make it, won't it? What color? What pattern? Cut? Does length mean something? Is there something socially unacceptable I might end up wearing on accident? Can't let that happen. I hastily yank my phone out of my pocket, dismiss the Discord notifications, and open up Firefox. No, put that away, you moron. Understand 90% of that fucking guide. It's for fashion fags. You know what kind of fag you are. It isn't a fashion one. Are you even a type of fag? Have you class spec'd your faggotry yet? Should get on that. Yeah, I'm already past that. I've spec'd into the clown class of weird transgender. That's right, I'm clown gender. And I'm not kidding. So I guess if you ask the group of white guys that I was, or, that I guess hung out with me at the bar the other day, uh, they would tell you, exactly what I am and what my identity is, despite neither asking me nor hearing me out when I told them. Oh god, that interaction was so fun. You meet the weirdest people when you know where to go. I love that one specific bar because I always do the same thing, right? I just order one drink, whatever I'm feeling that day, and then I sit down at an empty table somewhere. I just look for an empty table and sit down and pull out my phone and like get on Tumblr. And then at some point I get my drink and like 5 minutes later, some group of people enters and sits with me and just starts talking to me. It's awesome. It is fucking awesome. And a lot of the time, the conversation ends up getting real awkward real fast, like objectively speaking, awkward. But at that point, I've had enough alcohol that I don't care, and I'm just enjoying myself because there's no stakes there. These people don't know me personally. Frankly, they probably wouldn't recognize me if they saw me on the street because they don't, or like I when I go out for drinks, I actually dress up. It's great. I just have the most interesting conversations with people. And I would go on a long ass tangent here about all the things we talked about, but I would like to still get through an entire act of the stream because that's been the pace that I go at. And I don't want to stay up till literally forever, so let's just keep going. Lock my phone and put it away. I'm entirely lost now. No idea what to do, what to wear, where to go. Wandering through endless racks of shirts and dress pants and random white columns I don't read the text on, and shirts. Waist up photos of extremely attractive men staring down at me from the walls. Christ, this is how I've always lived, haven't I? Wandering. One watching me. No idea where I'm going or why, and never being able to ask where I'm supposed to be. Oh, this one looks nice. A baby blue shirt, short sleeved, stiff collar, the pattern of tiny white dots across the whole thing. Got one of those breast pockets that are absolutely pointless and don't hold anything. Hey, you can put a pen in there. I used to love having chest pockets on like shirts and polos. Not anymore. Partially because I no longer like wearing polos. I used to have like an entire wardrobe of polo shirts as a teenager. And these days I'm always trying my hardest to stay as far away as possible from polo shirts. I don't know what exactly it is that makes me hate them so much, but uh, there's definitely something. There's certainly something about that I don't like. It's even worse nowadays than plain shirts. I used to despise plain t-shirts, but nowadays, honestly, I like them more than polos because at least you can combine them with other shit. I don't know. Something about finding your style. I have to flick all the way back through the rack to get to XS, but it's there. Thick enough that I could just wear it on its own. The color looks nice on my skin, I think. Yeah. This is going okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can see where the dressing rooms are, but I can't just walk in there. Never been able to do that. When I'd go out with my mum, she'd always go up to the attendant and ask permission, and I've assumed that's how it's always supposed to be. Never been able to deviate from this, as the idea of breaking a social faux pas trumps the idea of irritating a minimum wage worker. And if that is a real social faux pas, I irritate them no matter what, so sticking to this is the better option for everyone. An employee, and I approach her. Hey, sorry, can I try this on? Points to the changing rooms I already spotted. Yeah, sure, just through there. You can leave the coat hanger on the rack next to the entrance. The ladies is just on the left. I need the men's, actually. Oh, sorry, that's on the right. Thanks, yeah. And hook the hanger, ready to put it on the rack she mentioned. Might as well save some time and do that now. Hang on, what did you just do? On the right, yes. That inverted triangle that somehow makes me feel less dysphoric than the other one. All those feelings just from a shape. It's silly when you think of it that way. Elle, what did you just do? Yeah, you can't really put away the coat hanger when you haven't even tried it on, right? You're supposed to decide after, but also that doesn't matter. I pull back the curtain on a cubicle a little to make sure no one else is in there. There's no indicator that someone could be, I realize. That's a little troubling. Elle, what did you just say? What did you do? How did you do that? Jumper off, top off. Scoop my chest as far into my armpits as I can. Get ready to put on the new shirt. Motherfucker, I'm trying to compliment you. Are you even listening? Okay, this is it. Second to last button, collar button. Move down the front of the shirt several times until the curve of the chest matches the curve of my binder, and... Hey, I like this. I like how I look in this. Good stuff, Elle. Good on you. Good on him. Fucking good for him. The stiffness of the fabric makes my shoulders look squared off. The hip muffin is disguised completely under the length of the tapered edges. That's what they mean by shapes. That's it. Spin around. I like how my back looks too. Sides look good. Small smile starts to grow across my face. Is this euphoria? Is this enjoying how you look? I mean, does make me pass better, yes, but I'm not really caring about that. Someone's still going to think I'm a woman no matter what, but I look good. Why would I care about them? Don't know how long I stare at myself and urgently unbutton it when I'm back down to earth so I can go pay. I left with a bit of a swing in my step. That's nice. That's so nice. Wow. That was really nice to read. Finding clothes you like is awesome. I mean, that's I told you, right? I'm clown gender now. So when I last went out clothes shopping about a month ago, um, I found this skirt, right? I think I've talked about this on stream, like a black, long-ish skirt. By longish, I mean it's long enough to cover the knees with colored polka dots, like all kinds of different colors. And I saw that, and immediately I was like, "Whoa, need," because it went perfectly with one of my shirts, which is also black. With it doesn't have polka dots. It has like on like the right side of it, it has like a checkered pattern, also in all kinds of different colors. So it's like those are perfect. Those are perfect together, and they are. And that, is now becoming one of my favorite outfits to just wear when going out. Um, and it's so clown, and I love it. Anyway, enough about me. Back to L. I went out to do something, got scared. It didn't matter. I got scared, and I have something to show for it. Actually, did something. Now I'm having to change in the toilets because there's no way else I could go to get changed. I couldn't go back in the M&S, and going all the way back to my flat and then all the way back here for the cafe would be too much. I don't think I have it in me for 2 more bus trips. For the money. This does also mean that I have no way to ditch my old top and hoodie, which I didn't anticipate. I shoved them into the M&S bag and just hope that Valentine doesn't care. Is it weird to bring an M&S bag on a date? It is, isn't it? But I can't really do much about this without leaving my clothes. Enough, enough. I'd leave the cubicle with my bag in tow, look into the mirror and see. Tug the back down. More. A bit more. Can't let the hips show. Don't want anyone to think I'm cut her involuntarily. Let's not think about that. Wash my hands, even though I didn't piss. I need to make sure no one judges me for not washing my hands after a perceived piss or shit, even though there's no one else in here, just in case someone walks in. The little things that make you look normal to everyone else. Imagine looking normal to everyone else. Couldn't be me. Well, there's time to kill until this date. How else am I going to kill it? Time to browse Tumblr. Oh. Genderqueer Cookie Crunch has deactivated. That's so funny to me how people will make a post and then it'll like blow up and go viral, and then they'll just deactivate their blog because they're sick and tired of getting spammed with notifications. That's so funny. You don't get that on any other platform, I feel. Tumblr's so fucked. I immediately closed Tumblr. Obviously, this is also related to, uh, massive harassment that people face when they make a divisive post that then blows up, right? Why is this why people remake their blogs constantly, reaching their fucking limit with this shit? The dash irreparably broken, and the only solution is DEFCON 1. I never got it before. I just passively absorbed this, not feeling strongly one way or the other, but now something's piercing the dam. Makes a fire burn in my lungs. Why do people give a single fuck about any of this? Reddit accounts are whack. I don't know how Reddit works. I literally know like absolutely nothing about Reddit. I don't even know how people use the platform. Like, is there a browse feature? Do you have a front page that shows you random slash assorted stuff? Or do you just have to like actively search the entire time? Imagine actively looking for things. What am I, a forums user? I should just do it. I should nuke the whole thing, start over, fresh. Get new mutuals and new online friends and never look back. Leave the server, block everyone, and change my username. See like 500 deleted accounts daily. You're on Reddit? What? Why? For what? Settings, account, scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there it is. There it is, that bright red rectangle. My finger hovers over the button. Do you... Oh god. Close Tumblr again, press my thumb into the center of my forehead, and brace myself as I open Discord. You don't even like me, do you? Because I know I'm a piece of shit, and you know I'm a piece of shit. Won't tell me. Okay, slow down. There is indeed a Reddit algorithm that recommends you shit. Huh. Yeah, I've never used the site. Oh my god, there was that one time, for some reason, I have like next to no memories from uni. But there was this one time in like the first week, um, during lecture where we were, social distancing in the hall, and there was a person sitting like 2 rows in front of me with their laptop open to the front page of Reddit during lecture. And I was like, brother, what are we doing here, man? Uh, that's one of the only things I remember. One of the only things I remember clearly from that dog shit period of time. Oh, that cracked me up. I remember that cracking me up. Okay, slow down. I've been out. What's happened? You'd know exactly what happened if you kept talking to me. I'm a terrible person. Why? I think things I know I shouldn't think, so I don't say them and try not to think them. It's all these stupid kids that keep putting wrong ideas into each other's heads that I can't tell them is wrong. But if I was diagnosed, they wouldn't care, would they? Because no one with autism can have a wrong opinion. Let's just keep watching this. Let them cook. Where are they going with this? I don't even know what I would say here. I do not think people with autism should be allowed to have children. There. That's why I'm a terrible person. Go ahead and cancel me on Tumblr or whatever, but if I'm diagnosed, everyone will just get awkward about it. The genetic defect being passed on. To be fair, I think this about ADHD as well, because no, knowingly condemning a child to the ADHD experience should be considered child abuse. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's what I'm thinking. That's... My existence is cruelty. That's eugenics? See, I didn't even have to say it. L's a well-read individual. There's actually... Oh my god. There was a poll on like a well-known yes or no polls blog somewhat recently where someone submitted the question, do you think it is... I don't know how exactly they worded it, but do you think it's like morally wrong for people with uh Like what's the word? What's the word for when you can pass something on to your children? It's not inheritable, but you know what I mean? Is it wrong for people? Hereditary, that's it. It's like, do you think it's morally wrong for people with hereditary diseases to have children? Yes or no? And no was winning, but only with like 60 to 40% at the time with a couple hundred votes. And I was like, brother. So I literally went and just put an embed to the Wikipedia page for eugenics into the replies or into like a reblog. And I just left it at that. And I don't think anyone saw that or cared, but it's like, people, please. Online people, please. Fucking media literacy. I don't know. It's straight up just eugenics? Yeah, it is. I'm gonna keep watching though. I feel a ball in my. You do? Oh shit. Eustacia Cutler's daughter was diagnosed with autism less than a decade after it was first described by a psychiatrist in 1943. Her husband, thinking his strange and silent toddler either retarded or insane, wanted to put the little girl in an institution. That may seem surprising today, but in the 1950s, many American children with developmental disabilities were sent to such places, away from their families and communities. Miss Cutler insisted on keeping her daughter at home, where she received intense therapy and schooling. In 1960, Miss Cutler toured an institution for children with severe disabilities and deformities, and this time even she flinched. She recalled the tangle of emotions over what she had seen. However intelligent I think I am, however charitable and reverent a life, lodged deep in my mindless dreams is a clammy anxiety over these poor beings. Fearing the very sight of them may cause some horrid contamination, I too want them shipped off, out of sight. Okay. I am not clicking that link. Okay, stop. What the fuck is this? This is a very clear quote. You're saying that there's people who will act out in high stress environments? Wow, Ella is like being so normal and well adjusted about this. He's really come a long way, you know? And then they acted out in high stress environments. Like, what are you trying to show me here? That this is a stigma. People are afraid to be around it, across cultures and time, with this unspoken idea that it's infectious. Yes, you are correct. There is a stigma. It's only now that we have people rewriting history deciding that it's not. What? Ooh. Sadly, now I'm not allowed to say this, even though a lot of people actually think this. What? Yeah, what are you talking about? By that logic, racism is okay because it's now a culturally unacceptable opinion, but many people are still racist. Genuinely. What the fuck are you talking about? I never said it was okay. You just put that assumption in. You just said that autistic people shouldn't have children. You just realized I said that now. You're trying to gotcha me after I opened my heart to you. I don't think that's what's happening. I knew I couldn't trust you with this. Question marks. You're gone. Just like them. Them. It's all these stupid kids thinking this. Being told everything is okay when it's not okay. By other kids, and then you're not allowed to tell them that this is wrong. I know I'm a terrible person, but really, what's the alternative? I don't know, live and let live? It's all just fucking bullshit. How long have you been awake? That is not relevant to what I am discussing. I think you should go to bed. I do not need to go to sleep. I am not a child who needs to be told what to do. Do you understand why I have been so stressed out, and why I have to be? Now knowing that you're making stupid decisions without listening to me like everyone else. I need to go. I'll talk soon. Got my date in a bit. Do not leave. I need to walk to clear my head. What the fuck was that? They need to get to sleep and preferably never message me again. I'm not going to think about this. I'm going to think about my day. If I left the Bellum right now, I'd be at the cafe 10 minutes early. That's fine. I'll walk slow. I'll take in the scenery. I'll do anything but check my fucking phone again. Cool buzz. I'm ignoring the buzzes. After a while, I've been able to blend the noises coming from my hip to the continuous hums of the city. Pity help if I get a call from someone important, but this is a road I vaguely recognize, but I vaguely recognize all of them. It's not even a matter of the city center looking the same. Like, at one time we went to America when I was a kid. That was terrifying. Each street here has its quirks and bends and little idiosyncrasies that I see everyone else photograph and post online and never could catch myself. They have existed in spite of the city. Nothing about it is familiar, despite knowing deep down that I'd want to live here for the rest of my life. I know my home suburb like the back of my hand, but it's carved itself in there with the tip of a knife. It didn't give me a gentle embrace like the city did. Could have treated it better. I tried to, I really tried to, and I was scared back inside with no one to hold my hand and drag my back out. My classmates would invite me somewhere, and I wouldn't remember what place we got the food at. Relied on maps to take me home, convinced they were misgendering me behind my back, so I could play games until 3 a.m. and nearly miss my lectures in the morning. And that was before COVID. After COVID, my fate was sealed. I always had the excuse of being scared of dying that I managed to keep everyone, including the city herself, at an arm's length from my heart. Thought tea would give me the strength to pull her closer, and I feel like it has, but I don't know how to use it. Now my master's is over. Guess little moments are the least I can give it, now that it's too late. The cafe is called the Tea Fowl. In a very curly script that looks handwritten, I clocked the pun. Tea Fowl from the blues and greens and peacock feather motifs. Sun catches the sign in such a way that the eyes glimmer, almost seem like they're looking directly at me. Valentine stands near the door, under an awning. Cream shirt with a faint, tasteful pattern speckled across it. Straight fit white pants that he doesn't care, or that he doesn't care are showing off his lack of a dick. Small gold hoops in his ears. On his hands, ending at the wrist, are two black latex gloves matching his shoes. Damn, that's a look. That is a look, isn't it? Damn. Oh god, he's so fucking hot. Could you fucking imagine if you looked even slightly like that? Could you imagine? Jesus Christ. Before I can say anything, he lights up. You look great. I do? I say, having absolutely no script to respond to this. Yeah, your shirt. Haven't seen you wear something like that. I muse for a second that, given he's seen me in full latex, he's probably seen me in more outfits than anyone else on the planet. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Looks down to my M&S bag, the hoodie arm flopping over the side. Doing some shopping before you got here? Yeah, let's just go with it. Yeah, I had some time to kill. And that almost sounded entirely natural, like a normal response by a normal person. I feel like I should be celebrating that the shirt worked, that he was impressed by it, and I'm starting this date off on a good foot. But no, I'm enjoying how I look and don't really care about the effect it has on everyone else. That is a very alien feeling. So, what's this cafe like? I ask, trying to treat this like any other time we've met. Oh, it's been a favorite of mine for years. Has found out about a few months after I moved here. Known the manager Bea for 5 years, maybe more. Damn. Oh, nice. Continue the conversation, or you're hungry as fuck. Get in there. Um, don't remind me that I'm hungry. I had like 2 bites off a sandwich after I got home, and then I had to set up stream, which, by the way, took longer than I was expecting it to. Because Steam wouldn't let me launch the game. Actually, of course, I launched the game through Steam because it's a fucking Windows executable. Blah 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 blah. And that worked last time. This time it didn't. Not only did the game not open, my Steam client actually crashed when I tried to open the game. So I reopened it, tried it again. It crashed again, reopened. Then I select a different Proton version and try to run. Steam crashes again. I reopen it, then it shows that the game is still running, which it wasn't, so I stop it. And then I am kind of starting to run out of ideas for what could be going wrong there. And I'm like, well, do I just have to stream something else now? So then I had a bite to eat, sip of water, and then I realized that there is one thing in my Steam settings that I changed uh, since streaming this game the last time. And so I go and check if that makes a difference, and it did. So what actually made it work was turning off Steam's like game recording feature. I don't know why that made Steam crash. I don't know if it's just a matter of like the install location of the executable, or if there's something else whack going on there. Maybe this game just doesn't want to be recorded because fun fact, when I try and resize the window, it gets super fucky and weird. Like it works, but it looks extremely fucked. Um so that's cool. Anyway, by the way, in case you care, this beer I'm having, um, as when I got it the other day at the store that was on like clearance sale. It was just like right next to the register on the little tray that they always have with wares that are like massively reduced. And so they had like 6 bottles of this, well, 7 when I got there, but the person in front of me uh, inspected one of the bottles, saw the reduced price, and put it on the, um, put it with their stuff to buy it. But yeah, this bottle, this half-liter bottle, only cost 50 cents, which is a based price for half a liter of beer. And I got 3 of the bottles immediately after the end of the shift. Gave one of them to my coworker because I was like, yeah, he probably wants a beer right now. This was on Wednesday too, so I still went out after. But I actually didn't have any of the beer at that point because I just went home and had something to eat and then got ready to leave. And had no time to drink anything before going out. What a day. Anyway, back to the game. But yeah, the beer is kind of mid. It kind of tastes like nothing. No, it doesn't taste like nothing. It's not like a Corona, which actually tastes like nothing. It does taste like beer. It has a pretty intense taste of hops. Um, but it's just like a very classic, generic beer taste. Fairly bitter. I don't hate it. Gotta say. Not usually the style of beer that I drink. Uh, but yeah, it's nice. How much does it have? Does it say anywhere what kind of percentage it has? on. I'm curious now. I mean, it's probably just gonna be 5.0, like every beer ever. It certainly tastes like a 5.0. Totally not gonna embarrass myself by getting that wrong. Eh. Hold on, I need to like peel off the extra sticker with the code that they have to scan at the register to get the reduced price checked in. And if you don't know, I'm an expert at peeling off stickers off of things. I actually learned this online. I learned this from a Tumblr post years ago. That the way you do it is that you just have to pull extremely slowly. And it takes a bit, but you get the entire sticker off in one piece rather than having the paper tear. I'm doing this, by the way. I'm doing it right now. Give me just a moment longer. Why couldn't they have printed this on the front of the label? It's 4.9%, not 5.0. Not a real beer fan. A real beer fan would have tasted that a mile away. 4.9. No, that makes sense. Ready to get something if you are. Oh, fuck me, I am. I've been starving. Me too, honestly. Look at that, you're both being human, having a human connection over hunger. It's almost like you're two normal people out on a normal date. I thought this would be different. Having a romantic question mark backdrop would make this incredibly awkward or stressful, like there's something to perform to. You get wrong more than usual. But no, like every other time we've seen each other, just a different angle. Maybe this won't be a disaster. Alcohol, damn. What do they have? What the fuck is Tom Collins? Mojito, pina colada, Long Island. Damn. They have Long Island? Not bad. Mosa, Aperol Spritz. What does that say? Caven cocktail? Organic wine. Damn, they got organic wine in there? That's crazy. The table we're sat at is right next to the window, looking out over a bit of the street, obscured by leafy plants outside. A plump succulent sits next to a bowl of sugar cubes, sandwiched between a vertical napkin holder and a tin can holding knives and forks. Just thought, says, pulling his chair in. Something casual. Everyone goes for a full meal for the first, and I'm just, fuck no, too much. First date, really is. Yeah, I can see that. Hello, 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 a waiter says, riding up to the table. Her uniform is a blue apron with a white shirt, and her name tag is obscured by a peacock feather. Welcome to the T-file. You alright? Takes a look to me. Oh, L, this is Bea. Bea, L. Bea smiles, her snake's bite smile with her. Places down two card-sized menus on the table, one in front of each of us. You on serving duty today? Valentine asks. Yeah, because there's fuck all anyone here on Wednesday afternoon. Don't know why Wednesdays in particular, but everyone's clocked off by 2:30. Could run the kitchen too if Amir wouldn't kill me. Dear God, everyone knows everyone. You've just been sat here for 5 years. You've wasted 5 years while the entire world moved around you. I mean, I also know some of the employees at my favorite cafe by name. I actually haven't been there in forever. Good God. Last time I went was to get brunch with my sister, which was like late March. Oh, jeez, it's been forever. And then before that, I went like once in January. Oh, God. I need to go there again more often. I just, don't have the fucking time. I hate working 6 days a week. Whatever. But so, Leia says, tapping my card. These are specialty teas for this month. Order at the counter, and we've got pastries and other hot drinks if that tickles your fancy more. If you want help with anything, just give me a shout. She side-eyes Valentine. Oi, ask him. Been here enough times he could run the place. To share a look I can't read, which makes Bea laugh as she walks away. My God, there's teas on here I didn't know could exist. Cherry? Ruby? Chocolate? I've had chocolate tea, and it's decent. Cookies and cream? That can't be real, surely. Not a tea flavor. I feel way out of my depth here, I say with a laugh, trying to communicate that it's entirely my fault that I am. Got any flavors you like already? In general? A good starting point. And this is kind of how I felt when I first started going out for cocktails, actually. And these days I'm pretty comfortable, figuring out what I want on any given day. That said, I haven't actually had a cocktail in a while. Man, I need to go out more often again and work less. Fuck. Fuck me. And then it's Saturday night, like the one day of the week where I actually could reasonably go out and get drunk, and I'm sat at home live streaming to an audience of one. I'm fucking pathetic. Anyway, I do like mint, but I don't know if I like mint with however the fuck you pronounce that. Come on, come on, come on, don't choke now. Let's ask for recommendations. Damn. You got something to say, Randy? Spill it. I'm not here to have you make fun of me. You, have any recommendations? I'll do something new. Licks his tongue. In that case, snaps his finger and turns. Hey, Bea. She spins around. So far, she has to shuffle back a few paces. You've still got pea flour, right? That's half our TikTok feed. Of course we do. You're a part of it. I'll pay after. Can't be fucked getting up. She rolls her eyes, but still smiles. You owe me, then. Bea walks away, giggling. Valentine turns back to me. This will be a fun one, even if you don't like tea. Ask what that... Yeah, I'm curious what it means. Fun in what kind of way? You'll see, you'll see. He grins. A surprise. Okay, what the hell is about to happen? Clearly there's gonna be some sort of performance, right? But, like... I have no way of anticipating what could possibly happen next. Oh yeah, it keeps buzzing. Love it. So, how have you been? Valentine says before the silence settles fully. You're good at being pathetic. What? Hey now. The uncalled for? What the hell? I already know I am. Like the only thing I'm good at. Wah. Oh, well, I tried thinking genuinely about this. Skip over the Discord messages. All right, actually, today's been a good day, and like, it has been fun. Not much has happened, but you know, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep ignoring that shit. How have you been then? Well, today's been great, especially after yesterday. No meetings, and everything I need to get done by Friday is ready now. You see, he continues, the secret is to finish early and never tell people you finished early. Just Fudge the Jira tickets and no one notices. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. I shift on the spot. Sorry, I think there's... I pull my phone out of my pocket with the hip thrust. Sorry, just this keeps going off. Valentine looks at it. Was that gestern? Fucking Christ, yes, I sigh, seeing another Discord notification. Should have just muted it before I came. Frowns. You don't sound too happy. It's fine. It's just some drama. You won't care about it. No, tell me. God, you don't want to hear this. Tell me, says sharply. I mean, how could I say no? Oh man. Throw my phone on the table. They've just all day been blowing up my messages, demanding that I talk to them. Kept saying I'm out, I'm on a date, they're not listening, and like, I'm tired of it. Sit up, feeling my confidence rise with it. I'm just tired of it, the whole thing. I really am. Places his elbows on the table, bringing his hands together. Right. They're jealous that I'm on a date. I didn't say that, but that's the only thing I can think of. Earlier today, there was some more bullshit they've been saying entirely unprompted. I don't understand what's got into them. Right. Something about, like, not connecting with anyone. Wanting to delete our server, not trusting anyone. I felt a bit shit since, like, I was right there listening to them. Does that mean they don't trust me? I didn't understand. And let's not forget. And then some weird rant about autistic people. Uh, What about autistic people? Just, I don't know, that they didn't like them and now they hate everyone in our server for it, and something about it being historically vilified, implying that was good? I didn't fully get it. Hands down. They don't sound like a nice person. And we've been friends for, I don't know, just, I know they can be nice. I don't know, I get that. But sometimes people can change, you know? I don't think they've changed, is the thing. I guess I feel bad for letting it go on, tolerating it. I've had relationships like that. So, like, how how do you save them? Can't. Can't help people like that, El. Not the person, sorry, the relationship. Yes, it's the same thing. Oh, but that's just, that's not me. That's going to hurt. Listen, it won't hurt as much as dealing with this. God, you know what? Hold on my fold's shelf and jam the finger down on the do not disturb button. 5 stacked Discord notifications shrink into nothing. Gone. My lock screen clean. Shit. Like that, it's over. Wave my hand through the air. There. It's off. Fucking hell. And grins. To start again properly. Start. Shake my head, smiling. Already happened, hasn't it? Easier not hiding it. Nods. Slowly. Music jump scare. Oh god. Whenever this game starts playing music, it it gets a lot more interesting, is what I would say. Don't read the text yet, okay? You have to wait until I've started. Thea arrives while we're in the middle of an inane conversation. Inane enough we stop immediately once her tray hits the table. She sets down a glass teapot filled with a deep blue liquid, steaming, 2 glass teacups, and a small plate with lemon wedges. You don't want me to steal your glory in front of your hot new date, do you? Says to Valentine. I feel my cheeks going red. Nah, I'll do it. Yeah, gives him a thumbs up as she walks off, and Valentine tilts his head at me. Or would you like to? I think it'd be fun. Wait, what? What are they doing? Okay, sorry, I'm not. I don't know tea culture. Uh, I'm excited to see what's about to happen. I am. They're really. The game is hyping me up. No, I'm letting him do it. You can. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Valentine nods with a knife. Watch, I'm going to squeeze some lemon in here. Takes the lid off the pot and then grabs a slice of this legendary lemon. He holds it over the pot and tries a few times before finding the best angle to squeeze at. Lean in closer. Does that do something? Then I watch the colors shift. A bright pink shoots through the blue like a cloud of ink, bluishing. Balloons upwards as it hits the bottom, and more smaller clouds start erupting as the last of the juice drops from the lemon. Bro, what the fuck? He's a wizard as well. Close my jaw, just noticing it hanging open. Transfixed on it, like I'm a toddler watching a lava lamp for the first time. Clouds swirl and congeal and start chasing away the rich tones of blue. Valentine takes a spoon and stirs the whole pot, making it look like a tornado of color. Colors settle, leaving the pot looking like a hue-shifted sunset. Black petals taking the place of clouds. Good, isn't it? Valentine smiled. That does sound nice. I hope the way my face moves without making any sound shows how impressed I am. The secret, Valentine says, placing the lid back on. Tea flower tea is a pH indicator. With that from GCSE. Alkalis, acids, yeah. He begins pouring the tea into my cup. So, lemon being acidic means that the color changes when you squeeze it in there. Adds a nice flavor kick and you get a pretty show out of it. Now I understand why the cups are also glass. To look at how pretty it is in here too. I never really was good with science stuff, but yeah, that's really interesting. Yeah, teacups are always glass though, aren't they? Or I feel like they usually are. While Valentine pours his own, I pick up the cup and sip. Much cooler than I expected, despite the steam, but still pleasantly warm. The lemon. What is this? I don't know. The lemon lands on my tongue first, strikingly bitter. Let the rest of it swirl around my mouth and scrape my lip with my teeth. It's okay. Valentine shrugs as he finishes his sip. Finishes his sip. Yes, I can read. I'm not big on the taste either, honestly. Besides the lemon. I just like the gimmick of it. So based. I set myself to drinking the rest of it regardless. Don't want to look like a pussy, convinced this is some kind of rite of passage for the serious tea drinkers. It was fun, though. I didn't know tea could do that. Yeah, a lot of people just think tea is your standard PG tips and the like. Yeah, like you did. Only recently, people really started to get into shit like this. Herbal teas, rooibos, you know. It's always around, but deep drink from his cup, draining half of it and sighing. I could tell you how I got into it, if you want. I nod, genuinely invested. So, for all intents and purposes, this is going well. Topic went from tea to tat to transsexualism, back to tat again. We drained the pot about 3/4. I went to piss, then once I came back, there was food on the table. Spotted Bea at the counter on my way back, bobbing her head back and forth. I think this playlist is hers. Aw, good for her. Oh my god. Ah, good for her for being able to listen to music she likes while working. Not at my job. Listen to shitty radio. So actually, I mean, at my previous job, I did at some point just start playing Spotify playlists hand selected by me. And given that I was doing like 90% of all the service work, no one batted an eye. Like they all trusted me massively because I was doing a great job and keeping the whole thing alive basically. Um, and that gave some relief, but still, I could not have stayed in that fucking job. Maybe I'm just not built to. I can't say that. Basically, I wish I didn't have to work. But you already knew that. Me and Valentine are talking like normal people. Don't feel like I'm fighting for my life every time I open my mouth. Neither of us are making excuses to leave and actually enjoy each other's company. And obviously, we fucked, so we know any potential sex is going to be great. But we've brought ourselves onto the topic of fetishes. Currently, we're on rubber. I think, like, I decided to jump over the submission to not make myself horny in broad daylight. A part of it for me is everyone being the same. Like, just an anonymous material and you can shape it into whatever you want. Right, right. For us, obviously. Yeah. That come before or after you realized you were trans? Do I do it pussy or not today? I'll tell the story of how how we got into it later. And fucking yes, tell him. Hey, The Incredibles is a great movie. I was 14, expecting immediate pushback, like telling the story makes me a retroactive pedophile. That's my brother in Christ. Let's not pretend like puberty doesn't make teenagers horny. Like, what the hell? Huh? Instead, he nods. Yeah? I inhale. Bruh, yeah. Yeah, I don't think people know what pedophile means. And finished telling him about The Incredibles. 5 years later, I found latex, and yeah, it's funny. Reason slightly. You're the third person I've heard mention that scene. Unsurprising. That movie was a huge success, wasn't it? That's that is a very funny answer. What? What? Valentine grabs his cup. Wonder if Brad Bird knows what he's done. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Can you stay up for the weekend? Dun 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 dun. Wait, what? I don't. I don't know what the tune of this is supposed to be. Horny and broad daylight is words to live by. So true. Um. Oh. Oh God. Fuck. I just stretched my back and almost had a cramp. That was awesome. Horny and broad daylight is words to live by. Like when you texted me today. Well, that was well before I knew being a guy was an option. I finished. Maybe it was part of me figuring it out. I don't know. Go to pick up my own for once, not to fill an awkward gap in conversation. What about you? For me, he taps his glass. God, I don't remember anything for rubber specifically. I think I just slid into it. Ha! Well, come on, are you gonna tell him that's a funny pun or not? Slid. Say. He looks at me, eyebrows creasing slightly. Slid? Like sliding into rubber? Oh, oh! Puts the cup back down, laughing. Slid. Right. Wait, he didn't catch that? This guy's not a pun master. Sorry, that was... No, that was funny. That was funny. I'm dumb. Jeez. He is not dumb. How dare! You're not dumb. No, don't say that. Oh, fuck off. I am. Done far too much dumb shit for my own good. Not as much as me. Ah, you're young. You're allowed. Gosh, I don't feel young at 23. Motherfucker, I don't feel young at 21. And he's only 27, bitch. Come on. We both silently agreed to finish the last of our food. There was a time that a random stranger guessed my age as 35. And I was like, dude, how? That's neither here nor there. I just thought I'd mention that. I mean, no one accurately guesses my age, IRL. I don't know why people always get it wrong. I guess it's, on the one hand, it is, you know, an aesthetics thing. I don't really... What the fuck is this? I do look kind of... I do definitely look older than I am. But I also like to think that I kind of don't behave. It's I see. I sound like such a piece of shit saying this because it's like going, "Oh yes, I'm mature for my age," but at the same time, you know, if I talk about my life story, it's like, well, yeah, I graduated high school. And then I went to uni, and then I dropped out after 3 semesters, and then I worked for 2 years, and then I was jobless for another year. And now I've had this job for half a year almost. It's like, yeah, I'm 21, by the way. It's like, huh? Because, like, I had people in my year in high school, like, in my graduation year, who were already 20. It's like, yeah, I guess there is a bit of a difference there, huh? Again, this doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. And then other times I turn around and I feel like a little fucking child because I haven't accomplished anything in my life. Like, God, my little brother uh has been, overseas for what, a year and a half now, and is coming back later this year and then going to uni. It's like, wow, he's seen some shit. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, reading. What's up with that? We both silently agreed to finish the last of our food. I got this weird cinnamon twist thing with vanilla on his recommendation. It's nice. Very nice. The whole date, the food, everything. Nice. But there's just something missing. I wonder if he can tell as well. We're getting on, we're chatting. I haven't been on any real dates, and this seems about as good as it can get. We're perfect friends, and there's nothing romantic here. I feel like something's stopping us. My phone starts ringing. We both look at it, and Valentine asks, "Didn't you mute that?" I did. I pick it up and read. But this thing's so old that my heart drops through my stomach. Oh. What, it's gonna be like, parent? Everything okay? Sorry, I have to take this. The only thing that could ruin a moment like this. Inhale. Bring the phone to my ear. Hello. Hi, Lord. We need to talk about you moving back. It is apparent. Awesome. Get it over with or push back? No, let's push back. I said I don't like you calling me that. You said that's just a new nickname. Name's just a nickname, and I don't like the nickname. I did, yeah, but, well, you're still Lur on your birth certificate. That's the name I gave you. The name you've got, it's still your name. Rip the table. Don't know why you hate that name so much. It's a name. It don't mean anything. It's a name. Change the topic. Sorry, why are you calling? Well, we don't need to talk all about that right away. We can chat a bit. Don't chat all that much like you did when you were younger. Why don't we chat a bit more? I'm a bit busy right now. You always say you're busy, just like at home you always said you were busy. What can you be doing that makes you that busy? We never saw you busy. I'm I'm out with friends. Got friends? You always said you hated people and never had friends. When did you get friends? Yes, I have friends. Well, what do you and your friends talk about? Oh dear fucking god, or water it down. Hmm. Nah, let's go for it. Nothing. Nothing? You can't talk about nothing? Then you wouldn't be friends talking about nothing. What do you talk about? Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me. Cough. Right, moving back. You got a sore throat? My heart quickens. What? No, I don't. Got a sore throat? That sounds like a sore throat. Don't be like your dad, saying you're not ill when you're ill and still going into work. Fine. Oh, is it actually mom? Damn. You need to get those You need to get those lozenges with the honey. You can get them at Boots. The ones I always gave you as a kid. You need them. You need to get them. That'll fix your throat. Don't have as many calories as the one for adult. You don't want to be having that. Close my eyes. Okay, I'll do that. You said moving back. Right. I was getting to that. I told you the dates were off, and I told you the dates were off, haven't I? And I texted you them. Sorry, that sentence did not parse in my mind. I hate the lack of punctuation in this dialogue, as in it's making it hard for me to read. Manages to explain this plan over the course of 10 minutes, looping back again and again over the same point, as she is fully convinced I am both 3 years old and 30. Okay. 3 years old, as I am someone who knows nothing of the world. The little girl who cried when she grazed her knee on the asphalt, and cried even more when I had to pull the plaster off to let it breathe. Know nothing, and must be guided through every step of the way. Always going to get it wrong, and must be shouted at to be course corrected. Must be shouted at more when I cower in the corner, terrified at the volume. I'm to be shamed for my deviance and the great crime of asking why this is happening. Be laughed at when I mention the shouting to my peers. Okay. I'm 30 years old, as I am someone who knows everything of the world. I'm the first in my family to get a master's and therefore must know all, despite linguistics not being a real field when the real sciences are just one course over. I must be used as the example for why the world is tumbling away from the good people, and explain why this is happening with absolute understanding and infallible conservative logic. I am to be treated as a peer in public and paraded around for my achievements and lauded and shamed behind closed doors because I'm an adult now, and an adult should be able to handle it. And the reason the step is never clean, no matter how hard they scrub the gel off. Okay. Starts finishing with the politics of petrol prices. Yes, I need to get gone. I really need to get gone. Why are you in such a rush? You've never been in a rush for anything, not while you were here. You love being on your computer doing nothing. Why are you in such a rush? I'm out. Like I said, I'm out. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye. You do an earlier date. In the call. I stare at my lock screen while my heart still thinks I'm being hunted by wolves. Notification from Gestirn pops up, which I immediately dismiss. But do not disturb back on. Moving back with the parents? Valentine says. Yeah, I guess you could figure it out. Well, she was pretty loud. You're telling me. After my master's finished, I couldn't find a job, so really didn't try, did you? Got a few rejections, and then that was it. Do anymore, you know, people go through hundreds of rejections before they find a job, any job. You just failed at the first setback. You didn't even reply to your professor egging you on to do teaching assistant shit because you thought you knew what you were doing, even though you don't. Because you don't know fuck about the world despite knowing how horrible it is. Valentine swirls the last debris of his drink. So, do they... No, say after a while. No, they don't. Nod. Where do you think moving back's going to go? Yeah, honestly, I haven't wanted to think about this. I don't know. I really don't know. No jobs, so no rent meant I couldn't find somewhere else, and I even got rejected for retail. Places his hand on my wrist. Need anything? You can call me, alright? On the sensation of the latex, warmth of my skin on the warmth of his rubber, tiny squeak. My heart rate doesn't slow, but it almost makes me feel like it could. Comfort I've never felt. More than comfort, the human need, but this isn't a lover's touch. This is the touch of a mentor. Smile. Thank you. Go with a grin, put napkins onto his empty plate. Interesting way to end this, wasn't it? Memorable, I guess. Definitely. Stands. You stay there. Go up and pay before Bea kills me. We can split the bill in half. I'm paying, moron. You don't have a job. Ruffles my hair as he walks past. Call it findom if you want. The fuck is that? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Outside, the city's meeting its second rush of the day as cars and trains make their migratory flight away from it. It was nice, I say, as we reach the stop. Thank you. Love T-Fall for dates. Never failed. It was, one of the first dates I've been on. Definitely one of the dates ever. Fuck's sake, why did you say that? I stammered, no, oh no, I meant like one of the first dates I've been on. At all, not like, oh, really? He says with slight bemusement. Well, well done. There's nothing here, there's fucking nothing. And you don't want to kill yourself over it, so well done, I guess. Take out my phone just to double check the same bus I've taken for the past 5 years. Same bus. I don't know, like, what's next after this? Just whatever. Whatever you feel like. What do I feel like? Putting the onus on me for what? And, I look at the do not disturb symbol staring at me. Oh, God, sorry. Next to the clock and my notifications. I've got stuff to deal with when I get back. Bess turns round the corner beyond Valentine. Don't envy you. Neither do I. Look at each other for a second. Chests parallel. Barely a pace between us. Well, would be the chance for a kiss, wouldn't it? The fairy tale moment. The end of a good date. Could just lean a bit further forward. I don't. I'll be in touch later. Miles. Chat then. Yo, sit down on the bus. You know what that means. Here we fucking go. I opened Discord. Well, that's not what I was thinking of. I was I was more so thinking about my best friend. Lukewarm bus Lucasade. But it's room temperature, not lukewarm. Over 100 fucking messages. 101. I'm not reading all that. Why not? Why not? You have been extremely disrespectful to our friendship and what it means. Typing bubbles up constantly. I can only imagine they've been going non-stop since the date started. How? Genuinely. I've been trying to get a hold of you when I know you were perfectly capable of responding to me. Yes, I was out. Knew exactly how this would have made me feel. It was an intentional act on your part. Am I not allowed to have other friends? I will not let you pretend like I'm not the victim in this scenario. I never said that. I never said you couldn't have other friends. Seems to be what you're implying. Do not gaslight me. That is an extremely horrible tactic that abusers use to gain control over other people. Look, now it turns out the person I thought was my best friend does things like this to me. You've sent me over 100 messages. You understand how that makes me feel. Filled with just shit. I knew this is where our relationship was heading. I tried to help you and you have entirely ignored me. After I said I would be out for a few hours, trying to save you and you refused my help, despite the fact you were obviously needed someone like me. Like I said, I would respond later, but I know why this has happened. The very typical response of someone with sociopathic tendencies and low empathy. Are you even reading what I'm saying? Do not infantilize me. I already know you have low empathy thanks to the time you misgendered me and did not apologize. Sociopathy is more than evident with the events that happened today. Stern. I've been doing some more reading, and these tendencies line up with typical expressions of autism in binary men. You know what? You suddenly unmasking because of influences from other sociopaths would line up with your recent behavioral changes. Stop sending messages. Bubble. Stop. Bubble. Stop. No. No. Fuck off. Stop fucking typing. I'm sick of your shit. I'm really fucking sick of your shit. And I don't know what's happened over these past few days, but this is just unhealthy. Stop fucking typing. For once in my fucking life, let me talk. Right. This wasn't okay. I was out with a friend with you constantly messaging me. I told you what was happening. I was absolutely fine. You didn't listen to me at all. Do you not trust me? Do you think that as a 23-year-old man, I can't decide if something's good for me? I'm not a fucking child. I know you think that of everyone else, but this all seemed to come from Valentine, and I didn't want to make a deal of it, but like, are you jealous of him? I am not jealous of him. Bubble, bubble. He is clearly a narcissistic sociopath who is bringing out the worst side of you. Ever since you have met him and will not stop talking about him, your behavior has been getting worse and worse. Damn. We're becoming less well behaved. And we're gonna get punished for it. Especially to me. I've been trying to make you into a better person ever since I first met you and realized you needed help. I've worked on you for years, and I don't think you realize how much effort that's taken to make what we have now. And now all of that work has gone. He's realized that you are also a sociopath, and instead of self-reflecting like people like me do, he's dragging you down to isolate you from everyone else so he can destroy you later on, just like all the other sociopaths do. These are normal things to say to another person. I would never be jealous of someone like him. Stirn. That is not a normal thing to say. Imagine talking about your crush couldn't be me. Wait, who's your crush, Randy? You have to tell me now. You have to. Okay? Listen, we're best friends, right? We've been hanging out. Don't worry about it, babe. Well, when you say it like that, it's making me more worried, okay? Why don't you want to tell me, huh, Randy? Do you think I'll get jealous? I might get jealous. Anyway. Dot dot dot. Oh, here you fucking go. You know that doesn't make you look scary, right? Makes you look like an edgy 10-year-old who roleplays as Sasuke. Thinking you're a hot shit psychologist after watching 15 hours of YouTube on loop because you forgot to take your ADHD meds again. Good God, man, where's this coming from? It's not like I'm allowed to say this, right? Just like the other times I tried to say this. You pathologize your way out of it, so I have to be the one apologizing. Every single time. What are you going to say is the excuse now? Go on, call it a rage fist caused by tea because you're jealous I got the juice while on Turf Island, and you're too scared to get injections. Because it can't just be me sick of your shit, it has to be some external boogeyman. Because you can't accept that you're the fucking problem. Oh. Oh, I'll be quiet. You can't accept this is your fucking fault. All of it. Everything that's gone wrong or you think is going wrong is entirely on you. Fucking control freak. You couldn't imagine me going somewhere of my own accord because you're a control freak. You couldn't accept I was friends with Valentine's because you're a control freak. You couldn't deal with me being on a date because you're a control freak. The server is dying because you're a control freak. Can't connect to other trans people because you're a control freak. And to make you feel better, you flip it around and accuse me of whatever thing you read to make yourself feel morally superior over other people. And it's only you who's been doing this the entire time. Must be why you hate America so much. You're so fucking American. Project so much you should work in a fucking cinema. Oh, sorry. Theater. With an ER. Because I'm not allowed to be British, am I? I have to be normal. American Midwest. Got no accent like you're the default. Descriptivist twat. But I've got a master's in this shit. You did. No, you did 2 classes and know everything. Just like you did 1 class in psychology and didn't graduate. You know everything about everything. Shame that Ireland doesn't see that. Dropout waste of space. Never commit to fucking anything, could you? Constantly on and off with them. Not even a fucking server. Get tired, move on, destroy another community. But that happened to everywhere, didn't it? All those places you went to, IRL. Demand and whine and destroy like a fucking colonizer. Everything bad that's happened is because of you. You. No one else. That was a lot. Holy shit. My hands were shaking. I don't want to be your best friend. Or friend. Whatever you think a friend is not something I want to be a part of anymore. That's it. That's all I need to say. I wait. I lock my phone, put it aside. Okay, I'm back. It's, off a bit of a nuke. Yeah, that's one way to say it. Yo, the internal dialogue? That's crazy. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. There's some things in there I shouldn't have said. That cunt deserved it. I wouldn't go that far. Yes, you would. Don't kid yourself. Got 1,000,001 reason to hate them and decided to focus on that. And they thought worse things, right? At least they had the guts to admit them out loud. Look, we'll unpack that shit in a bit. How's the adrenaline? Also, the button. Press the stop button and begin to stand. Adrenaline sweeping my body, legs shaking, and something hits my foot. There it is! My bestie! Blue room temperature bus Lucozade. The goat. The Lucozade bottle. Does London only have a single bus? And it has a Lucozade bottle in it? Or does every bus just have a bottle of Lucozade? Is it like part of the equipment? It's every bus? Damn. Not really thinking. I pick it up, feeling the weight of the liquid shift around as I rotate it. I should put this in the bin when I get off. Where's your phone? Where's your phone? There's nothing in your pocket. I rush to pick it up from the seat. Before putting it away, I check Discord for the final time. No reply still. I send another message. Well, it's red now. Why is it red? Oh, your message could not be delivered. This is usually because you don't share a server with the recipient, or the recipient is only accepting direct messages from friends. You can see the full list of reasons here. Wow, I can click this link? Bruh. Only you can see this message. Huh. Guess that worked. Those the DM, see them gone from my friends list. At the same time, my server list shifts one space up. Oh, damn. That's the entire act in exactly 2 hours. This game is perfect for streaming. It's like so easy and clean to get through one act in one a normal length stream. Hoggies! My thoughts exactly. We finally got rid of Gestirn. Let's fucking go. Hmm. And it is midnight exactly. Ooh, I did start stream at 10. Um, now what do we do? Guess we could just leave. Or, actually, you know what? How many guess the games do I have stored up? I want to play some guess the game and some game duel. We flop over and die? No, I have to embarrass myself first. And then we can do that thing you said. What do you want to listen to, chat? We could just, I still have the playlist of the worst beats ever created open. What do you say we just do that? That's gonna be great, right? I can put that in the stream title. Yeah. Okay. Um. Okay. Does anyone have a cool idea for a funny title? Uh. I guess, you know what? I'm just gonna put the category as just chatting. There's. And I guess I can take off the sexual themes tag. I'm still drinking though. I I've had like half of this beer. Maybe I don't need the alcohol tag actually. Who cares? It'll be fine. So I'll do that, and then I just need to set up the capture way that you know, isn't too upsetting. Ah, there's a fucking black border. Okay, let me crop this just a bit. I don't know why capturing a browser window the fuck always leads to this weird freaking border. But I guess it exists. Y'all can start guessing the game, by the way. Do you like it? If anyone has an idea what the heck this is, I'm gonna turn off the bus ambience in just a moment. Um, Let me just. I really, this fuck ass border bothers me. Guess I have to make the window a little taller. There you go. It's like, eh. Come on, man. Why is this not? Please, just fucking. You like fill out the. Eh, eh. I swear to God. Come on, come on, come on. Is that good enough? There's still like a pixel tall black bar at the bottom. Don't care enough. Okay. Um, get the ambience out of here, and we're gonna listen to the worst beats ever created by Distant Cry. All of them. There's 32 videos in this playlist. The first one's great. I mean, they're kind of all great. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Purchase your tracks today. Anyone has a guess as to what game this is? I kind of want to say this feels familiar. It's like some sort of point and click adventure thing. What it feels like to me. Um, like Space Quest. What? What if I just type in Quest? Quest Hunter, Quest 64. Yeah? There's a lot of games called Quest, huh? Let's just go for Quest 64, surely. 45%. You don't say. And this is not ringing any bell. Is that a cow? The fucked up cow. Gaming. More cows. Genesis and SNES. What if I type in cow? Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Kid. Crow Counter. I don't think it. Space Cows. Nope. Run and gun platform? What do you mean? What the fuck? It's fucking yeah, that's it's freaking Earthworm Jim. I don't know which one. Ooh. Two never fails. Right, obviously. This is Shakes and Fidget. I can't type. Oh my god, I'm so bad at typing. Come on. Shakes and fidget. What the fuck? It's an ampersand, right? No? No. Damn. Well, I don't know what it is then. Oh, fuck. Uh, I, I feel like I've seen this. Potion seller. Potion guy. Po- Potion permit. Potionomics. What is with that, like, search function? PC PS4. Cult of the Lamb. I literally don't know. Why is that taking so long to load? Nope. Action role playing sports. The fuck do you mean sports? I don't know what this is. Oh, I feel like I recognize this face. Nope. Uh, Supergiant. Oh, it's Pyre. Right. That game's like. I have heard that game referred to as like being about Magic Basketball. I bought it forever. I bought this game. I own this game. I was gonna play it at some point. Never have. Nor have I seen a second of gameplay from it. The fact that it's sports is so funny. I've seen this. This is clearly grow up. This is clearly grow home. Why is it? What? What? Why is the search fucked? You saw that, right? I'm not going crazy. Grow home. Where did grow up go? It it's grow up. It's literally grow up. Fuck. Never mind that. It's a Lego game? Oh god. Yeah, I guess this does look like Lego. Ah. Horizon Adventures. Awesome. I'm crazy? Shit. You're right. Don't know what this is. That is a dog? Fucking PS5. There's no Witcher on PS5. I don't know what this is. Ability finished. Jill. It's Final Fantasy. 16. Cool. Don't care. Mm, yeah. PS2. I couldn't tell. Two mags. Jester. That's me. Oh my god, it's also my birth year. Fuck. Zipper Interactive. What do you mean zipper? What do you mean zipper? SOCOM 2 USD 2. The number 2. Rears its ugly head. Oh, wait a minute. A gamer moment? I don't know what this is. This feels hella familiar. But that might just be because it's a familiar style. Um, I don't fucking know. Metroid Zero Mission. Damn, that's crazy. Uh, I mean, there's not a Mega Man that has this color palette. Is this? I was gonna say this looks like the level end screen from Anton Blast, kind of. But there's no part in Anton Blast that looks like this. That said, I have no idea what it could be, so let's guess Anton Blast. I wanted Anton Blast, not Anton Ball. Anton Blast just doesn't exist. Okay, let's do Anton Ball Deluxe then. Who cares? Original platform Linux, PC, PS4. What? Wait, but it's not a Metroid. It's like so unbelievably Metroid though. PS4. Like a recent-ish Metroid fan game or something? I don't know. I have no idea. Uh, genre Metroidvania, I never would have guessed. I don't know what this is. Don't think I've ever seen this. Who are you? Wait, that's a black hole gun? Is that the black hole gun? 2015. Thomas Hap Games. Is that the special monster symbol? What the hell is this game? I've never seen or heard of this. Axiom Verge. You know what? I have heard of that. I didn't know that this is what it looked like. Huh. Did I play that? It kind of looks... That's it? Bruh. Alright. Let's do Game Duel. Up. Classic. Monkey Ball. No, this is the... what the fuck? I don't know. One average guess attempt. What the fuck? Yeah, I've got nothing. That is a fist. Whomst. Uh, Astro Boy. Don't know. Yep. Is it Astro Space Boy? Uh, it's Astro Space Boy. That makes sense. What, you can switch between modes now? Damn. Hmm. Hmm. Wait a minute. Oh, that looks hella familiar. I've seen this. Play the Spire 2. I don't know. It's like Darkest Dungeon 2. Listen, the number 2 has never failed me. Fuck. It's... Oh god, if... This... I don't know. I don't know. There's like war in the name. Yeah, let's go with the top one. Nope. I don't think this is a Metal Slug. Doesn't look like Metal Slug. Uh, I don't fucking know. I'm skipping this. I don't care. Yeah, you look awesome. It's Team Fortress? Classic? Wow. Huh. Never would have guessed. Actually, never would have guessed. What the hell? Those are feet. I hate to admit it, but those are feet. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Do not know. Is it Titanfall? Okay, it is Titanfall. Yeah, if I had played slightly slower, I would have got Titanfall. I'm seeing, you know, the mech and the human both in like actionable positions. That is Kirby Planet Robobot. Funny how that game's fucking streets. Let's just try original. It's not. It's a fucking. Oh god, there's like a million different. I always conflate the different beat 'em ups. Wait, no, it is Streets of Rage though, right? So this is which Street Fighter has the Streets of Rage? It's like Capcom versus SNK. SNK versus Capcom SVC Chaos? No. Well, I don't fucking know then. Try Fatal Fury 2. Yeah, no, it's obviously not. What? That is that Simon Belmont? What the hell? I don't know. You're losing me here. Like, yeah, is it Final Fight? It was It was Final Fight 2! I should have trusted. Fuck it. Yeah. Can you forgive me for conflating Final Fight and Fatal Fury? Or is that an unforgivable sin? I don't fucking know. Doom 2, Hell on Earth. What the fuck? I mean, this doesn't look like Diablo. Is it Darksiders 2? Nope. Is it Ultra Kill? No, is it actually Hyper Demon? What? It's clearly not. Or is it Hyper Light Drifter? I don't think that's what it is. Let's try Ultra Kill. It's this guy. That's Devil May Cry, right? This Dante's Awakening. He's awakening. No, it's Saints Row. I know fucking nothing about Saints Row 2. It was Saints Row Gat Out of Hell. Didn't know that existed. But okay. That is a foot. An awesome foot, bro. Can you step on me with that? Anyway. I don't know. I do not know. Yep. Uh-huh. Planet side. Should have known. Should have known. Yep. I've seen that ass. I remember that ass. Oh, fuck off. Why is that the first part of the image they reveal? That's the iconic ass. Oh god, I don't even know anything about this game. I've only seen the cover art. I've seen the ass, and I remembered it, so you know what? I guess it worked, huh? Fucking hell. I don't know what this is. This is clearly Mecha Break. This is clearly Skip. Yep, this is clearly another Skip. This is clearly... yep. Clearly Final Fantasy. This doesn't look like Final Fantasy. Uh, is this Lightning Returns? No fucking way. No, 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 no. It can't be. There's no way that's Lightning. It's not. Okay, it wasn't. Thank God. Exp... what now? Expedition... Claire Obscure Expedition 33. Oh, look, it's the hot new streamer game that all the streamers are streaming. They don't give a shit. Okay, what the hell is this? This is clearly Jazz Jackrabbit. Clearly Sonic the Hedgehog. So which one, huh? Who? Damn, the number 2 failed me. I don't know. Is it Sonic CD? No. Is it actually 3? It was... Okay. Fair enough. That is a Metroid door, but this is not Metroid. Is it Axiom Verge? I'm actually gonna guess Axiom Verge again. Because I'm now thinking, fuck off! What do you mean? Stupid. Oh, God. That doesn't even count as a win. That's basically cheating. I don't know what this is. Uh, actually... Lords of the... I don't know what this is. Lords of the Fallen New. Yep. I've got nothing. Demon Souls? Ah, Demon Souls original. Damn, so close. That's a dog? Is that a dog? I don't know. Robert. I don't know what this is. Life is Strange. No, that's a cat. Not even a dog. I thought that was the ear of a dog. Oh, wait, this... Oh, this was in the fucking... This was in some Nintendo Direct. I don't know what it's called. The fucking weird-ass cat game. AR Company... I don't know. Inzoi. Awesome. That's... Okay. There are like a bunch of different Klonoa games. Which one, chat? Do we do... I mean, we gotta do Klonoa 2, right? For the bit. Fuck. Can't believe the number 2 failed me. Original Klonoa. Door to Phantom Isle. Oh, fuck off. Empire of Dreams, I fucking guess. Okay. Well, we basically first try nailed that. Yeah, I don't know. This Hello Neighbor. Ooh. And scene. Thank you for watching, everyone. Next stream, I don't even want to give any sort of prediction. Because I couldn't tell you. I'm not even sure I'll be able to write a schedule. Because, like, I don't know how my energy levels are going to look throughout next week. I hope I'll be able to stream, play at least a bit of Void every now and then. Probably can't do tutorial percent Tuesdays because I've got something planned on Tuesday. I still want to do Hyperlight Drifter on Wednesday though. At least keep that one on a weekly schedule. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. We're gonna go raid Kitsunada. That's right. I'm raiding the same 2 streamers that I ever do. I sure hope they're not about to end stream. They're playing Marvel Rivals though. See, the problem with that is they always get tilted playing Marvel Rivals. I don't know why they always play games that fucking tilt them off. Okay, but you know what? That's like non-tilted commentary. I think we can be fine here. Kitsunada Raid 2! Yeah, if you need me, you know how to reach me. And if I don't want to talk, I'll let you know about it. Have a good rest of your night.